Hey guys, and welcome back. I'd just like to start this episode by saying thank you so much for everyone who's watching this series. I never expected it to take off in the way it has done, and I appreciate all the comments and support. So we're starting off on the second round here because on the pistol round the terrorists just went inside and my teammates managed to kill them, so there's nothing for me to really show in that round. This round I played around alley, which is my favourite position so far on a new train. They ended up coming outside. I managed to get a kill on main and then one in alley and a final kill with the P2000. And I'm also using, as you can see, a P90, which is something I don't often use. I've not had much experience with it yet, but it's such an easy gun to use. It does pretty high damage, especially against unarmoured opponents, and it has a lot of bullets. So as I was watching alley, I kind of expect the 5-man rush because that happens quite a lot in train, so I thought I'd get prepared for it. So we're now on to the third round, and I absolutely did not expect the enemy team to buy here. Basically, I was trying to read their money. They didn't plant the first round, they didn't plant the second round, and I didn't get many kills, so I completely expected them to eco again, or to at least just buy P250s or Tech 9s. As it happened, full bore and went outside and managed to get all the pretty easy kills with people having pistols and SMGs. There's only a couple of people who had M4s this round, so we just got absolutely destroyed. Really, you should be trying to follow people's money when you play against them in matchmaking. Chances are, if they do plant in the first round or the second round, they will be able to force buy in the third round, so it's always worth upgrading your guns. Usually if they don't plant in either of the first two rounds and they don't get many kills, it's usually safe to keep your SMGs because they won't have too much money, and if they do buy, they won't have any nades. So I got completely caught off guard that round. There is a plus side though, because we all kept our guns, we could all buy. We just had no nades, but we decided to force buy and just play aggressive. What I called on the mic in this situation is we'll buy, but just push positions, because you can just play close up then, try and get them before they start flashing and smoking.
Crazy man! You are crazy!
Nice. Last one. Nice. Take AK, gather.
So that round went well. As I said, we played aggressive and managed to get the kills by getting into their faces. The next round now, they went inside. They force bought again, which to be honest I didn't expect, but they managed to get the entry kills. At the moment it's a 3-on-2 situation in their favour. I pushed through CT spawn and managed to pick up a kill. My teammate does then die trying to enter the bomb site, and I managed to return a kill onto the guy at back of site. So I'm in a 1v1 here now. You have to remember, when the bomb is down, especially in matchmaking, you have 45 seconds. That is a long time. So what I did try to do was fake going to the right hand side of the bomb train and then ended up going left silently. If he wasn't there, I would have still played that full time, try to clear out that whole bomb site and then assume who is up, maybe just fake a couple of times, or push him aggressively. It depends really where he's playing, but you have to remember, when the bomb is down you have a ton of time. You don't need to play it quick. You'd be much better off to trying to stay calm, take it slow, find out where he is, and then you have the advantage.
Oh yeah! Yeah, JW.
So for the rest of the half, it was actually quite even. We ended up basically trading rounds and ended up winning 8-7. As CT on train, you definitely want to be winning by about 10-5, 11-4 would be a good score. You'd want to really give yourself quite a bit of leeway as terrorists, because it is much harder to entry frag and to basically get into bomb sites as terrorists on this map. It used to be harder than 1.6 than it is on this map due to the layout, which has been improved slightly on this version, but you still want to have a pretty decent CT health. So we're onto the pistol round as terrorists now. Obviously every single pistol round is important, but I'd say even more so on a map where it's basically more one-sided to the CT or T. It's obviously more important if you're then on the disadvantage side that you win the pistol round, because that can give you the extra couple of rounds that really make a difference in the score. So as I had the bomb and a pretty decent spawn, and I called we'll rush out of main, I'll get the bomb down, plant. Obviously playing solo matchmaking, you have to have a little bit of faith in your team that they will cover you, but it's not always definite. Luckily in this situation I managed to get a kill and I was covered while I planted, and we managed to defend the bomb.
Last death. Don't die.
As far as anti-ecos goes for maps like this, they're pretty close quarters, so you want to pretty much stay in a group. You don't want to give away a stupid pick and get one bulleted by a P250 or something like that and give them a gun and potentially lose a round. So all I did at the start of these anti-eco rounds is call let's go somewhere together, and we'd either go inside or outside, and we ended up winning both the anti-eco rounds. So we're now on to the first gun round. which as terrorists is crucial. In this situation it comes down to a 2v2, me and my teammate against two of them, and we managed to get the pick, so it's a 2v1. I'm in Pop Dog and the bomb is down and I can see the bomb pretty close. I actually played pretty aggressive. I didn't want him taking the AWP in the site and running off because I know the CTs are pretty low money and I know what an AWP can do on this map. So I played pretty aggressive, and usually what you'd want to do in this sort of situation is hide and just make sure he can't defuse it. But I did actually know he was low HP, and as I said before, they were all low money, so I knew if we just killed him, they'd have to full eco again. So we're on to the next round now, and as I said previously, if we are an anti-eco and you are solo queuing, it's best to just call something and make sure everyone goes together rather than anyone running off and getting picked and giving an easy kill and an easy gun away. So we went outside again and managed to get 2 picks with the AWP. It's then just a case of planting the bomb, making sure we don't let them retake and don't get any sneaky picks and manage to save any guns.
Aw, I wanted to knife him.
He played full.
So we're now on the second gun round and the score is 13-7 in our favour. It's obviously an important round because as T you can suddenly be winning, and then because it is a bit CT side of this map you can suddenly lose. So we get our entry frags pretty nicely, get the bomb down, and then it's just the case in this position of just calling what you're watching. So at the time I was saying I've got Pop Dog, don't worry about Pop Dog. I said they can get into Pop Dog and see the bomb train, but they can't get out of Pop Dog, just so people aren't having the back turn on the bomb site to Pop Dog, and we ended up winning the round pretty easily. So for the next couple of rounds we ended up just going outside and splitting Pop Dog and main, and we ended up winning pretty easily those 2 rounds. So that is the end of the game, and 16-7. I'll put the scoreboard on the screen now. It was a good game. Again, I was pretty lucky with who I was matched with. They were all nice people and they listened to what I said and they suggested things as well, and it was a nice atmosphere. So I did actually play another game on DE Cobble, which we also won. I'm not going to make an episode or cover that game really. I'm going to show a quick frag sequence now, just so you can see a nice clip from that game. The reason I'm not going to cover it is because the map is completely different to what I'm used to, so I spent most of the map learning it. Obviously the idea behind this series is that you can follow my progress and also try and learn something. I'll try and talk through what I'm thinking, and it doesn't make a very good episode when for the most part I'm just learning the map and I don't really know to say it bluntly what I'm thinking, because I'm just trying to work out where the enemy can come from. So that means we have now played 11, won 9, lost 2. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please check out my new series, which is CS History. In episode 1 I cover Heaton, so I'll put an episode link to that in the description, and yeah, stay tuned.